Got a little bit of Attack on Titan news, in particular regarding Hajime Isayama, the creator of Attack on Titan, and him basically waving the white flag, so to speak, telling fans, yo dog, chill, because before we get started, if you would hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to get notified, we drop new episodes of FORNEVERNEWS every Saturday, 12 p.m. EST, and throughout the week, we re-upload those segments into smaller bits for your viewing pleasure. What are you waiting for? Let's get into the news, shall we? In case you don't know, a lot of people following the end of the Attack on Titan manga were very upset. A lot of people did not like that ending at all. I was somewhat disappointed with the ending, but not to the extent that some of these fans, because apparently they've been very brutal when it comes to the ending of Attack on Titan and directing that energy straight away to Hajime Isayama, the author, and he recently had a message basically trying to tell fans, yo, chill, probably because he's a little bit skeptical, because I believe he's supposed to be making an in-person appearance here soon over here in the West, and just in general, he's probably a little bit, which rightfully so, a little bit intimidated by. There are some loudmouth, very vocal people that are upset with the ending of Attack on Titan. Now, granted, that's not everyone. There's a lot of people that are probably watching right now, like, upset about what? The ending of Attack on Titan was great. And by all means, everyone's entitled to their opinion. But yeah, it has Hajime Isayama definitely a little bit worried at the very least, because he came out and said the following. To the fans of Attack on Titan's manga and anime, Attack on Titan was heavily influenced by Hollywood movies, TV shows, and American culture, so I am excited to meet fans from the places where I've always dreamed of going. I'm aware that the ending of Attack on Titan was quite controversial. Yeah, we'll stick with quite controversial. I am open to receiving people's honest opinion. However, I would appreciate it if you would be kind to me. I am both hopeful and anxious about coming to Anime NYC, but I am certainly looking forward to it. So he's definitely heard some of the noise that has been made, especially here in the West, regarding the ending of Attack on Titan. But I gotta add in this disclaimer, right? There's a somewhat small probability that the Attack on Titan anime might remedy some of the situation of what happened with the end of the manga. Now, granted, it could be verbatim, it could be straight up a one-to-one adaptation, so to speak, for the ending of Attack on Titan. And of course, there's people that say, well, I'm a manga reader only, or I only care about the manga. Why would I care whatever the anime does? And by all means, hey, that's your prerogative to feel, but nevertheless, there's a possibility that the ending of Attack on Titan's anime might make you feel a little bit better, and just in general, regardless of what. The author of Attack on Titan, Hajime Isayama, gave us years upon years of entertainment. Dog, like, yo, from 2012, I think, or late 2011, 2012, somewhere around there, I started reading Attack on Titan. Then the anime came, I believe, about like 2013-ish, and absolutely exploded everywhere. And it was years upon years of enjoying what this guy was bringing forth. So in terms of like being disrespectful, I think that would be way out of line. Like, if you see Hajime Isayama in New York at Anime NYC, at the very least, you know, you could ask a question like, what made you decide to go that route? How do you feel about the backlash? Things like that. But if you're going there to straight up say, yo dog, Isayama, you're mid, I think you're mid. And I think you're a bit disrespectful and out of line. So yeah, Hajime Isayama, before he even gets here, before he lands on shore over here in the West, he's basically saying, chill guys, I come in peace. I made that ending. I know a lot of y'all ain't like it, but don't hurt me, please. And it's quite sad that authors have to come out and say things like that. Now, granted, you could throw the argument, yo dog, you made that ending, now you gotta live with it. But at the same time, fans in 2022 have been, you know, a little bit out of line, so to speak. Again, I've expressed my frustrations, but never to the point of disrespecting Isayama and saying like he's a terrible artist, a terrible writer, oh my god, throw Attack on Titan in the trash, is the word. Like, no, it may have an ending that you don't agree with, but it brought so many incredible moments. It revitalized the anime and manga industry to a certain degree. It gave Kodansha its biggest boost that it's seen in I don't know when, if probably not the biggest boost ever that Kodansha has had over here in the West. Like, Attack on Titan was so freaking incredible. Like, you cannot deny whenever you hear that first opening, you don't get freaking crazy. So just be respectful to the guy. He's clearly a little anxious about this whole situation, worried about what people are gonna say. So if you happen to meet Isayama, try and be a little respectful. Dog is clearly a little bit, you know, nervous about the occasion, so to speak. And either way, yeah, Hajime Isayama coming to Anime NYC. He doesn't want you to be, disrespectful and mean to him. Seriously, don't make us look bad out here, fam. Just be nice. Very interesting update regarding the success of the Spy Family anime. In case you don't know, Spy Family anime has been a major hit. The manga, for crying out loud, has seen a tremendous growth following the anime's broadcast. But it says here, TV Tokyo president said Spy Family's second half was the highest rated TV program for July's quarter. Journalist Tadashi Sudo shared portions of his recent interview with the president of TV Tokyo on Twitter that revealed Spy Family continues to pull in high audience ratings, and its second part was best among all programs on all stations for the July 2022 season. Note that July quarter ends on October 2nd, therefore the anime's second part premiere on October 1st belongs... Oh, okay, because I was wondering, like, wasn't there a break in between the seasons or whatever? But basically the premiere of Spy Family destroyed everything that came before it over those 3 months. That is freaking nuts. Interestingly, while the show's average rating is 1.8%, viewers who record the show and view it later, referred to as the time shift audience, is much higher. Sudo noted that this means the anime's current time slot is not ideal since the ratings jumped to 5.8% for later viewers. The second half's premiere episode garnered a 6% time shift audience rating, a record high for TV Tokyo. The premiere's live viewer audience rating was 3.6%, so they probably need to switch it to a different time slot. But that's nuts that the premiere, October 1st premiere of Spy Family, was the biggest thing in the last 3 months of that on any TV network anywhere. Like, do you understand what that means? It beat out any live action. It beat everything over there in Japan for those 3 months, and it was just that one episode that closed off the July broadcast schedule of, July, August, September, October. Like, wow. Shout outs to Spy Family, and again, that's why they're going to keep on moving with it. It sells incredibly. The anime is doing very well. It's a smash hit. Fans of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Apparently we're getting another season for it. Says here, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime TV anime gets third season. There's still 2 weeks to go until the premiere of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, the movie, Scarlet Bond in Japan, yet it's already been confirmed that more adventures with Rimuru and the Tempest Federation await in the aftermath now that a third season of the hit TV anime is officially in the works. The announcement was made at an advanced screening of the upcoming anime film, which included the unveiling of an epic teaser visual. The visual looks cool for the most part. It looks alright. And yeah, I'll be honest with you. I tried to get into the Slime series. I think I saw like 2 episodes where he actually first gets, what was it? He gets stabbed and then turned into a slime. And there's like a giant, what is it, a sea creature? I can't remember. It was a few months back or whatnot. And it wasn't the greatest for me personally. I am going to give it another shot to see if I can get into it. But it also feels like, to a certain degree, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, for people that are massive fans of the isekai genre, has the Slime series overtaken SAO as like the big dog of isekai? I feel like I hear more about the Slime series than I hear about Sword Art Online anymore nowadays. Like, let me know, am I off on that, or has That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime become the new face of isekai now that Sword Art Online been going for 10 years plus?